spaz, bag, this that new news, yeah. This that new news, this that new swag, this that new swag, this that new spaz, I say, new water, new ice, new neck beats. Police in the back, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wants sex me. New life, new bitty, and she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck beats. If the police pulling up, they gotta catch me. Only ever gonna touch her and she left me. New VV. I'm the nigga with the bag and I check. I apply a little pressure, ain't made. I can fly it in the mountains like a Latin. I could never fall in love, I learned my lesson. Grandmother still alive, so it's a blessing. If my niggas down bad, I'ma catch them. 15 to 1500, who want pressure? 15 to 1500, who want pressure? Fatality, my nigga on the beat. Get rich and throw my niggas on the beat. Street cred and I'm good on IG. Touchdown, all these niggas hate me. Niggas mad cause that girlfriend's like me. All day and I'm Hugo Boss sing. Well known, you can Google my name. Same click, 100 bands, I won't change. New water, new ice, new neck. Police in the back, they gotta catch me.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Han 5000, and this is episode 154, and we fucking live again. Kenny Fast on the fucking building. Lee in the fucking building, you know, producing this shit, making this shit look good. Valo on his way, you know, the cameraman, man, he busy on his second job. You know what I'm saying? That's my crew, man. I like to introduce my crew. But tonight, man, tonight. We fucking tonight, we fucking partying, man. We got a legendary podcast in the building, an up-and-coming podcast in the building. We got a legendary podcast host that been in the game for a while, and they came to chop it up. We came to pod. We came to still talk about the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett shit. We still came to talk about Wiz Khalifa and Gilly the Kid shit. We kind of talk about Marilyn Mosley running for office again. Kenny come to say some stupid shit. Kenny come to say some stupid shit that he's mad about. I mean, and then listen, y'all know I do the big intros, and I always like to give my guests they props. You know what I'm saying? And hold up, but if you're looking at this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a fucking comment. Y'all know what it is. But I always give people the grand entry, and I feel like a lot of people deserve the grand entry. But when I got a fellow podcast, or just when I'm cooling, and I got these podcasts when I got to be a super journalist, and I got to do all this super research and come up with these questions and try to make artists comfortable. I got motherfuckers that talk in front of the mic like me in the building.
Yeah.
With me in the building, then they strong, man, and I look forward to these guys being my friends until the casket drops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of years to come in the building, but man, I want these guys to introduce themselves.
Yeah, this your boy, this Mega Melvinaire from the Melvinaire podcast, coming straight from New York City. You know what I'm saying? To Baltimore, my second home. Y'all always show me love when I come out
What part
here.
of New York?
I'm from the Bronx.
All right.
Yeah. So, you know, the IG, Mega_Mel85. You can always find me in Melvinaire podcast, Melvinaire_ podcast on IG and all that shit. You know, check us out, follow us, like, subscribe, all that same good shit.
Word. Yo, I'm Rome, man.
Yeah.
I'm Rome, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm Rome the plug, man. Founder, CEO, creator, Melvinaire podcast.
Facts.
It's my bro. You know what I'm saying? We here representing. We got another mob of niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's Melvinaire's for real. You know what I'm saying? That couldn't make it. You know what I mean? But shout out to the team, yo.
Yeah.
Shout out to at Black King. Shout out to Ronell, man.
Shout out to DJ Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, shout out DJ Bruce Wayne 443, man. Everybody else on the team, man. Markel, the Facebook group. Yeah, we here to chop.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What you say, Chris?
Down effects, down line.
Hey, so how y'all come up with the name of y'all podcast, man? Thanks for coming on the platform.
All right, so all right, yo. So coming up with the name, everybody familiar with Baby Boy,
Yeah.
right? It's a hood classic. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't amongst our age group. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't say he ain't seen Baby Boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was coming up with this shit, like I said, I was on another platform prior, and was making moves to plan to go solo. You feel me? So basically, what it was, like I always used to joke about the Melvin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as exactly what this shit is.
Yeah,
That's
you see the logo,
Melvin
right?
on it.
Yeah.
I was looking at it, but I didn't catch on. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, once you said Baby Boy, I'm like, that's Melvin hitting your mother.
Yeah, facts.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like I used to joke about this shit all the time. You know what I mean? And how it came about, I used to scream Team Melvin, Team Melvin, Team Melvin, Team Melvin. You know what I mean? Up and down 365. I'm talking about for like 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? I was running with this shit. And finally, shout out my brother Knowledge, man.
Yeah.
My
Knowledge
man Knowledge
born
was
alive.
like, yo,
No,
you got to find something that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's you. And I used to joke, and at this point in time, yo, I'm 37 years old. So I done been through the bullshit and just in real life, relationships. You know what I'm saying? Love, like all this shit. I lived hella life, yo. So like at this point in time, I was Melvin. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a nigga who had a checkered past, got my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Raised my kids, do everything I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of like me growing up as a man, I felt like I lived that experience. I had that experience before. You know what I'm saying? As far as being with a woman and she got a entitled son who grown, nigga ain't got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't take care of his kids. You know, I'd have been there before, so I ran with it as a joke. But then the more I thought about it, it was like, yo, it's thousands of niggas who live this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. You know what I mean? Like niggas and did what they did, came back, turned their life around. You know what I'm saying? And try to have their shit together. And you got, you know what I mean? How many times you didn't had a joint, you didn't went over there and her old ass son in that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Trying to act tough.
Yeah, like I gotta wait. We gotta wait till he leave. You know what I'm saying? Or yo, I got a babysit. You know what I mean? Like all that shit. Like nah, man. Like fuck that. Like Melvin was made when I first seen Baby Boy. Yo, I'm 38. When Baby Boy first came out, Melvin was perceived as the villain.
The villain, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in reality, going back at it, looking back at it now, 20 years later, he really kind of the hero. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the one trying to preach life into this nigga who ain't have his shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was just trying to school a young nigga who ain't know no better, and he ain't already been there. That's really all it was about.
And like the
and that's what the Melvinaires represent. Yo, the Melvinaires represent any
Melvin being a millionaire.
yeah.
Not even. What it? I ain't gonna front. I came up with the term Melvinaire, yo. Listen to 400 Degrees, yo. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I had the Melvin shit already down.
Yeah.
I had the Melvin shit down already, yo. And this particular week, I was listening to 400 Degrees like every morning on my way to the gym, and I was like, yo, I heard Cash Money Millionaire every fucking day, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, yo, that shit was kind of in my head. I was like, yo, Melvin there. You know what I mean? And it started to make more sense. You know what I mean? The more niggas added on to it, and it just panned out.
I thought it was because you know we've been Team Melvin for about 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And then the females that we bang with, they Melvinas. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, I was like, Melvin, it's good as it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I just was used to it for the past 5 years. But then it was like the more he explained it to me, I'm like, yeah, Melvin there, yeah, like, you know, because it won't be no issues with that name because nobody else is ever gonna have this name.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not, we don't have to do all that crazy nonsense with the copyrights and everything else like that. So, it's a million motherfuckers out here named Melvin. Even if we not talking about people really named Melvin, you know what I'm saying? Like we talking about a movie character with Melvinaire that just cut through all that red tape. You know what I'm saying? And it's catchy, and our logo is catchy. You know what I'm saying? So the logo is supposed to be like eye popping. It's like, what the fuck is this about? This shit look crazy. And the logo is
the logo.
That famous scene when Melvin hopping around.
It's a representation of fucking the world, yo.
Yeah.
They wearing this shit.
Uh-huh.
That's what this shit is, yo. It's fucking the world, bro.
Fact. And then you click the link and you watch and you see like, oh, these niggas is talking about real life shit. They not on no goofy shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what made y'all start podcasting?
Me, this has always been kind of a dream of mine. I just didn't know how to put it together. You know what I'm saying? We made a group chat with my man Markel, Ronell, another clown ass nigga, and Rome. And then we used to get on this group chat and just talk about everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Religion, politics, sports, females, shit like that. Just everything, everyday talks in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was like Rome just hit me one day out the blue and was like, yo, my nigga, you trying to do this podcast? I'm like, man, fuck yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, from that moment on, everything else was just history,
Yeah. For me, I got into podcasting before we even called podcasting. I started podding in 2016. I started out on Blog Talk Radio. It was blogging then. They called it. It wasn't even considered podcasting. It was considered blogging. And you would call in. You would call a number. You would push in the passcode, and you would have an open forum to speak amongst like-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? And I actually got into it supporting my homeboy, just on some homie shit. Like, yo, I'll check you out, yo. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about shit I'm interested in. You niggas talking about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in the black community. You know what I mean? And things of nature that's going on in society that affect me directly. You know what I mean? I'm supporting my man. So from there, it started, all right, I'm going to start from listening. I'm going to give you some ideas. I started giving my man ideas, and the shit started clicking. You know what I'm saying? On the other end. So it went from that to fast forward a year and a half later, Corinne Gaines gets murdered. So when Corinne Gaines gets murdered, this how God worked. So it just happened to line up that I just kind of knew, like, everybody close to that situation. I set it up, and I had an interview with her best friend, the only eyewitness. The only eyewitness, yo. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
The only eyewitness.
We're gonna talk about that. I really want to cover that, and I really want to talk about that. But I want to get that, after y'all finish, building with me, how y'all start parting. I gotta talk about some of y'all legendary interviews.
Absolutely. So let's make it short. So fast forward, I had a best friend, the only eyewitness. I had this story. I probably want to say 3 days before it made national news. So I was the first, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I this is probably my first breakthrough, you know what I'm saying? But I only been doing this shit as a hobby. And here it is. I know the only eyewitness who seen this girl get murdered. I seen the only nigga who know what really happened outside of what the police gonna say. And I had this shit before CNN. Yo, Fox 45 reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? And was like, yo, can we use, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, me being green in the game, not knowing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just happy Fox 45 reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? At the time. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. But going back in retrospect, I'm looking at it like, nah.
Should have got something off of that.
I should have got something off of it. You know what I'm saying? But I was looking at it for the sake, because I felt like it's what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I asked God, I went to go get my hair cut. And as I'm getting my hair cut, I hear my man talking, and he's like, the shorty was my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Like, the police ran in my crib, and had to set up shop in my apartment, yo. I was held hostage.
Damn.
I'm like, word? So I'm sitting in the barbershop, bro, like, yo, Rome, what you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt obligated to be like, hey, yo, my nigga, are you willing to do, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you willing to talk about this shit? And he was like, yeah, I'll do it for you. And bam, and there you had it.
Yeah.
What was that feeling like?
Yo, to be honest, some of my peoples knew her. You know, my peoples knew her peoples. You know what I'm saying? I felt obligated. You know what I'm saying? And at the end, I felt like I did what I was supposed to do.
And this was for the main news.
This was before it made national news.
Yeah.
Before CNN and all the major networks had this shit. Like, I had this shit. You know what I'm saying? I had it first before anybody. And I felt like if I sat on it and just let it die, I would be a bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Just because of what the circumstances of what and how it occurred. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was no way. I was like, yo, you gotta do this.
Yeah, that actually was the first. That was actually the first time I heard it, because he and I weren't familiar with one another, but we were in the same Facebook group. So when the link went up, that was the first time of me hearing it. So when the major news broke and they was trying to portray her as this unhinged woman, I already knew what the actual truth was. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was afraid, and she was a little like erratic, but who wouldn't be in a situation like that?
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Regardless of the circumstances, bro, the shit was for tickets.
Yeah,
it was for tickets, yo. It was fucking missing a court date.
Yeah,
that woman did not deserve to die
She
in front of her fucking son.
She didn't
You know what I'm
deserve
saying?
to be. Yeah,
She deserved to die in front of her son, yo. That shit was bullshit. Fast forward, I had, yo, bro, like, yo, I'm about to write a book on it. Like, yo, because now I'm thinking about Corinne Gaines, yo. Like, yo, I had the private investigator who was reporting the Botham Jean case before it made national news, too.
Wow.
Yeah, word. On everything I love. Yo, everything I love, bro. Like, that's on my kids. That's on my kids. Yo, I had the PI. We interviewed the private investigator in Texas, bro, who was working on the Botham Jean case before the shit even made national news. I had that shit. Yo, that's on everything I love. Like, listen.
yeah.
I clown the nigga jobs, like, and all that shit, bro, but I'm not going to front for what we accomplished.
Yeah.
Like, me and Yo did some shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's still a hoe ass nigga in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I would never take away from what the fuck me and that nigga accomplished.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? On just being real. You know, on some real shit. But yeah, yo, like, that shit made me go to, like, not getting paid, yo, but putting my time and energy into something. Like, I sat on the phone and interviewed Kendrick Johnson. Kendrick Johnson was the boy in Georgia who was found in school, rolled up in a school mat with his organs missing. I interviewed his mother. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the most difficult interview I've ever experienced in life. You know what I'm saying?
What do you say to people that been to that trauma, and you being in journalism, and I call our journalism in the way that we do interviews unorthodox, because we do it unorthodox because we didn't get training from college and all these great scholars that swear they are English doctors.
But see, like, it's looked as a negative, but it's almost a positive because it makes you have to adapt to any and every situation, because you know what I'm saying, you wasn't scholastically trained for it. So what it does is it gives you more of a, like, I always feel like street niggas are great, like not the average, but a lot of street niggas that's coming from the street show will be great podcasters, yo, because we deal with so many different type of personalities. And
I agree 100% on that. I agree 100% on that. But listen, man, if you watching this right now, man, check out the RAWDOPE podcast.
Facts.
Digital Empath, Respecting Spitters, female. Freestyle. We ready to let y'all tap in with that right now. And hey, listen, if you watching this, man, hit that Cash App below, man. Donate to the channel so we can keep putting out good content and we can put this shit out live and direct. So you know what I mean? Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. Talk to us, man. We partying tonight and we in here. You know what I'm saying? We in here. So Lee, you ready to drop that joint?
I don't know, man. I think we need to make them. I
think
think we need to make them share the broadcast.
Yeah.
Listen,
They got to
listen.
share the
listen.
broadcast. They need to earn that.
Everybody,
If you looking at this now, we ready to drop a exclusive footage. Share it. We gonna give y'all like 5 minutes to share it. Share it. If you looking at it now,
you
we
on
give
my
you something
live-
exclusive. Hit the recording button. Put it on your page today. This shit is really hot and exclusive.
if you on my live right now, go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Type
Raw
in
Dope
type in
Podcast.
Raw Dope
Raw Dope
Podcast.
Donate to the
Podcast,
channel.
subscribe.
Donate to the channel. Cash app below.
Raw Dope
E-Wops
Podcast,
was
yeah.
good, man.
E-Wops was
E
good,
Watts was
baby.
popping, baby.
E-Watts was good.
Yeah.
Bobo was good. Robert English was good. Wallow was good, man. Drop something in the cash
Yeah,
app box,
that's a
man.
fact. That's a
Drop
fact.
something in
That's
the
a fact.
cash app box, man, so we can keep delivering content,
right.
man. Share this shit for us. Show us what's going on, man. But we ready to drop some exclusive shit, man. Our
Yeah.
first cypher. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people gonna be acting like they ciphering, but they not ciphering like us. But like I said, man, this shit is exclusive, man. I'm happy y'all to have y'all on the platform,
Yo,
man.
we happy to be here, man. This
Definitely
was
happy to be
supposed to
here.
happen months ago. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, hell yeah. And it's like that with a lot of people, bro. Like I want everybody that's watching this. We've been doing this shit December the 3rd, and I'm telling y'all this is all exclusive. December the 3rd will probably be our first live podcast because that'll be 4 years in the game, and we probably be at 250 episodes. Probably produce 100 episodes
That's
from
facts.
from April to December. So we probably give you 100 episodes, but we're going to do our first live episode, and I feel like 4 years was a milestone. I was telling Kenny years ago, we ain't going to do our first live till we got 5 years in the game because we feel like we want to sell tickets, you know what I mean? And then we like want people to appreciate it. Like, I've been waiting for this shit, and this shit wrapped around the corner. That's the vision. But, you know, Allah knows best, so it
Facts.
is what it is, though.
Facts.
But me, man, hey, these people in here, man, we got like 13 people in the room. What you want to do, man? You want to drop a clip of it or?
I need them to drop something in that comment section. Let me know they ready.
Yeah.
Yo.
We need the comments, man. Drop the comments,
Like I
man. Let
said.
us hear the cash app go down, and we got something exclusive
subscribe.
for you.
Subscribe
And-
to Raw Dope Podcast.
Yeah,
Yes.
like I said, y'all on everybody on my live right now.
Right,
Everybody on my live right
pin
now.
it, pin it.
Go to YouTube, Raw Dope Podcast, subscribe, like, share, all that, comment. You know what I'm saying? Let us know you ready for this cipher.
So listen, what do y'all guys think about Wiz Khalifa and Gilly the Kid and this legend? Is I don't know how true it is, but Wiz posted got Gilly the Kid joint hit. Like got his Instagram stopped. Remember everybody was posting follow Gilly.
yeah.
Gilly new page, and Gilly posted made a joke about Wiz working out in his underwear or shorts. I don't know, but it was a joke, and then Wiz was like, "Hey, it's like bullying a guy that could read good," and I felt Wiz on that, but I felt like you knew Willie, you knew Gilly was joking. You know what I'm saying? There's something up with these Philly boys, man. This month.
Yo.
Will smack somebody at the Oscars and Wiz Khalifa. Something going on with Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? Like Wiz Khalifa.
Yo, shout out to Philly though, yo, cause Philly.
I love Philly. I
Yo,
love
Philly
Philly.
Philly like another Baltimore, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like great value Baltimore.
Fuck shit, no fake.
It's great value Baltimore.
No fuck shit, no fake.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hold up.
depending on where
No
you
fuck
are,
shit, no fake shit,
because
no.
I went
Philadelphia and listen, Baltimore's not like Philly and Philly's not like Baltimore, and I don't feel like no place is like no place, but certain places you can get it can relate and you can have the home feel.
All right, respect it. All right, so I like how you said that. What I would say is, Philly reminds you its similarities.
It's a lot of similarities.
It's a lot of similarities.
The row houses.
The row houses,
The row houses.
the row houses give you the Baltimore feel. So visually,
But actual Baltimoreans from the inner city, we didn't grow up with multiple cultures.
Right.
indeed,
And so that's
Indeed.
what separated.
Indeed.
We don't know.
That
you know what I'm
is the
saying?
difference.
The kids of today might grow up because you see a lot of Latinos and a lot of other cultures moving in the community. But I grew up where it was just Chinese people was in the corner store. You know what I'm saying? Caucasians was the police, doctors, lawyers.
Yeah,
and everybody was black. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from. So when I seen somebody, I couldn't. For a long time, I couldn't understand. I couldn't separate a Mexican from a Dominican.
Yeah.
And not like that coming up from Baltimore, and I'm not used to that. Philadelphia, New Jersey, and New York, they understand culture.
Yeah,
it's multicultural, so they understand that. But just coming straight from Baltimore, we ain't really have a lot of that. And over the last 10 years, that's been going on in the inner city. You know, Highlandtown always been full of the Latinos, but you know, you got people that grew up with the Latinos, but that's far deep Baltimore. But me coming from Northwest Baltimore, I really just grew up in the, you know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Culture,
I understand. I think that is the difference though. Like the multicultural influence is the difference. Like to separate the two. Right. So like I agree with you on that. Like that's
what it is. Like you grew up in New York.
I'm born and raised in the Bronx,
right? So you used to things that we're not used to.
Yeah, but somebody that's lived in all three places. I've lived in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, I'm a Bronx boy. Yeah. I've lived in Philly. I've also lived in Baltimore.
Shout out to the BX.
Shout out BX
Shout
all
out
day.
Bronx,
all day.
Man.
Shout out all my boogie monsters. Rough Town.
Boogie down, man. The boogie down, man. I love the boogie down.
We somebody coming from somebody that's lived in all three cities, right? It's kind of a valid comparison due to the fact that, you know, you guys have a lot of influences on one another. Because y'all so close to one another.
Yeah, a couple hours away.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on, like, if you in Baltimore, y'all be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be like, Philly got this from us. If you in Philly be like, Baltimore got this from us. Type shit.
But what though? But nah, we good thing about Philly had breakthrough artists.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean, Philly had breakthrough artists, so Philly was industry bound. Like Will come out of Philly, Rocky was recording in Philly. Philly had, you know, the spotlight been on Philly. Yeah. Baltimore is like the spotlight never been on our city like that. So people can come here or catch something in a DVD or catch a win or something and steal it and make it naturally known because the spotlight haven't been here. Right. So a lot of shit with our culture, a Baltimore culture, from a lot of things has been people steal it.
That's very true.
And remix it the way they want to
mix
it.
Like y'all got club music. Now living out here, I now know that club music.
But up your way, they call it house music, and then they remixed it.
Yeah, right.
That's I lived in Newark for a while. I lived in Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, like. Here's the three cities that claim Baltimore be jacking they shit. Delaware. The three states, the three states I should say. Delaware.
The fuck is in Delaware,
we don't know shit about Delaware.
Delaware.
My nigga.
Camden, New Jersey. Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Listen. Let me clear that up.
It's
no other city like Baltimore. Ain't no other city like Baltimore.
That's what I'm saying. Like I lived in Philly shortly, but the most time I spent in another place besides New York is Maryland, is Montgomery County, Maryland, and Baltimore, both Baltimore County and Baltimore and the city of Baltimore. Mm-hmm. So me spending that amount of time in this area, I know, like, nobody's copying nobody. Nobody took anything from nobody. Y'all just in a very close proximity, so y'all have a lot of similarities. A lot of, like, the way, even down to how y'all pronounce words. Philly pronounce words like they don't say head, they say head. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. So it's a lot of similarities because y'all so very close in proximity to one another. But you know what I mean? Like, Philly and Baltimore have always been cities that have shown me love. Like, I lived in D.C. for a little while, and them niggas is haters.
You lived every damn
I can't lie to you. I can't even lie to you. I got a lot of people in D.C. that I love. D.C.'s another city that I ran through crazy and did a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But made a lot of money. But them niggas, they hate. They hate hard.
Yo,
I think it's Baltimore has a big rival. Yeah. You know what, I can honestly say that I could go with you with that. Philly, Baltimore City never had nothing with Philly. It's more that they skipped Philly. Baltimore got a big problem with, like, New York and DC.
Yeah, New York and DC.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Baltimore DC shit, yo.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I do security.
I don't understand.
I don't understand it, yo.
Right.
But like, yo, I really
It started in training school, stuff like that.
yeah, the stupid shit.
It
yo.
started in the little juvie jails and adult.
But-
Like, yeah,
jails
niggas
and
like,
shit.
oh no, we was wearing
Because
New Balances
we got
first.
club music, they got go-go.
They got
got
go-go.
go-go.
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Now listen, hold on.
We had shooters, they had hobo.
Right. Now listen.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
Like
just
club
so much
music,
shit.
club
Oh,
music.
Shooters is a Baltimore thing? I
Yes.
thought that was a DC thing.
I don't know, but the store was here. I thought it was a Baltimore thing, but we got
Definitely
same old.
Baltimore.
Nah, because I know.
Same
'cause-
old,
Nah,
same
same
old,
olds. Yeah.
same old.
Shooters was DC, I think.
Well,
Nah,
they
'cause
was
they-
getting
'cause
money
the-
out here.
Yeah, the
niggas around this bitch, though.
Yeah. The shit,
But-
shit that was out when I first moved in this region was Sabiato, it was Bonadachi, it was Hobo, it was Shooters, and
It was all DC.
Hobo,
Hobo was DC.
I ain't gonna lie, I went to DC to get a hobo sweatsuit.
Hobo
So
sweatshirts
Hobo
was hard.
wasn't like-
So
yeah, they
Hobo
was-
shit was hard.
All
though,
of
yo.
them was like the same thing. Shooters, hobo, same old.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, you know, that I could honestly say that like that Maryland look.
Right.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It was that Maryland look. You know what I mean? It was
Well,
that Baltimore City look.
Yeah.
But DC adapted that look.
But
So
this
it was
is-
a
when it-
sweatsuit and basketball.
when it
Texas
come
look.
when it come to Baltimore, DC, yo, and this is a nigga, yo. I lived in Northern VA. I lived like 25.
Northern VA sweet though. That's
Northern
not-
VA is hella sweet.
Yeah, that's
It's
not-
20. It's 25 minutes south of DC. You know what I'm saying? I lived out there.
What, about an
but-
hour, 40 minutes to Baltimore?
Right, hour and 20.
Yeah.
You know, hour and 20. You know what I'm saying? But it's sweet down there. But like,
It's nice living.
but nice
it's
living.
peaceful.
But niggas go to DC.
Yeah,
Niggas-
everybody
niggas-
go to because that's where they party.
That's where they party
See,
at.
DC get a lot of Calvert County, St. Mary's.
It's a mixing bowl.
County,
It's a mixing bowl.
Prince George.
Charge County, Mo County,
Mo
Bowie.
County, Bowie.
Right.
So everybody kicking in
Everybody
DC
kicking in
because
DC.
they're more like closer to DC.
And
Versus
lax.
in Northern Virginia, you know what I mean? They're gonna kick it most in DC before they come up the road to
Absolutely,
Baltimore.
absolutely. They're not
And
coming.
it's the capital.
They're
you
not
know
coming to
what I'm
Baltimore.
saying?
They're not
So-
coming to Baltimore.
Yeah, they're not coming to Baltimore, not because they don't. It just wasn't.
ain't
Why?
the-
Yeah.
All the clubs are still
And
open later in DC. Like,
you can't forget Richmond, even though Richmond is not.
yeah,
Northern
Richmond party
VA,
a
but
lot,
they
and a lot
party
of
in
people
DC, yeah.
for those counties will go to Richmond to party.
Mhm.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like Richmond, DC, you know, people party. Baltimore, we go out to DC, we go everywhere to party, but Baltimoreans really
Yeah.
party
It's
in the
Own,
city.
yo, Baltimore's its own entity, yo.
It
Like,
really is.
It's its own entity.
It really is.
It like yo, like when it comes down to that other shit, yo, like DC shit, like bro, like I feel like I got a hard time relating to a nigga who live in the richest county in the fucking country.
in the country.
I got a hard time trying to relate to a nigga who live in the richest county in the fucking country and tell me how real of a nigga he is. But like,
Right.
yeah, man, these niggas,
Cup of water, Ken.
and I'm like,
Right. And I'm like, yo, like I be
Nah, my
yo,
like yo, I seen niggas, yo, I tell you no lie, yo, one day I was bouncing, yo, out Montgomery County, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I had a nigga tell me he was a 6'0" Crip. No lie. Nigga can't, I'm
Rolling
at,
60. That's a
nigga, yeah, nigga done told me he was rolling 60, bro. This nigga had on sandals. He had on,
What was he at? What state he was at?
I mean, no, we in
we
Montgomery
was in
County.
he was in
I'm on
Montgomery
Georgia-
County,
Georgia Avenue.
That's one of the richest.
In the,
places.
the richest
Yeah,
It's
in the
richest,
country.
yeah.
So
This nigga got on open
now looks.
sandals. Trying to tell me he a rolling 60 Crip while I'm trying to let him in the club, yo. And I'm like, yo, you ain't gotta do that.
Right.
Like, you ain't gotta do that, yo. Like, you understand what niggas gonna do to you if they heard you say that? Yeah,
Right.
yo, I'll tell you no lie, yo. The nigga had on, it wasn't even like, yo, had on, they was like the serrated sandals, my nigga. Like, them shits- it was like the drop top joints. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass, my nigga.
Yo, crazy.
No, yo, I swear to God, yo, the nigga, I'm
But
like,
that's why I say what I want to say. What the things that I say. I moved my mom's moved down to Mo County in 2004. She's been down there ever since. I've been back and forth between New York and Mo County throughout the years since she's been down here. But I came down here in the early 2000s. This is like the beginning of gentrification of both Baltimore and DC. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say what I say about DC is because I was out there and I be down Georgia Avenue crazy, like going to Howard University a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my exes, she's from Boston, but she went to Howard University, and people was like, niggas was on me until I got with her. type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come down Georgia Avenue, yo, New York. Yo, New York. You know what I'm saying? Everybody showing me love. Then I pull up with a joint. Everybody trying, like, and she won't give nobody the time of day. Now, yo, you need to take that shit back to New York, Mo. It's like what happened? Like we been cool for months. Like,
that Mo shit.
Say you come
kill Mo.
Bitches, that ain't no cool.
Kill Mo. Yo, that shit be
I never got into it with a nigga from Baltimore over a joint. You know what I'm saying? Like the one bad experience I had in Baltimore, like some of my people from New York, they that I went to high school with, they came out here, they was getting money. They was a little bit too loud. You know what I'm saying? I came out here because I was in the area. I drove the 30 minutes up, kick it with my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shit got a little sticky or whatever. But that was over money. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't over no girl. It wasn't over nothing. And then any other time I came into Baltimore, I was able to just walk through wherever I wanted, and nobody was on no bullshit with me.
Baltimore not the worst place in the world.
It's not.
People like us, the people like to say that we the worstest place.
Hell no, man.
It's really not.
It's
Hell
not,
no.
but it's a lot going on out here.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Zero policy.
It's a lot going on, yo. But there's the one thing I can say, yo. The one thing I can say, yo, like the shit that happened to niggas, yo, it's the niggas that's out there. Like now all the time, yo, like yo, you don't hear about a whole bunch of innocent motherfuckers getting hit in Baltimore, yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that shit happened too, yo. It's motherfuckers that's intertwined and shit. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, not in certain not certain occasions, but for the most part as a whole.
But yeah, I like I say, man, I love my city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love my hometown. There's a lot of shit that going on here. I lived in Albany, New York. I lived in North New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I played North Carolina for weeks and months at a time. I
Yeah.
played, Florida. I've been to every state in Florida, from Jacksonville to Miami.
Yeah, I used to live in Jacksonville.
You know
I
what
lived
I'm
in West
saying?
Palm.
So, I've been around, and I like I said, if you lived in Newark, New Jersey, if like a Newark dude kind of Baltimore kind of Newark, it was like after a couple months I felt at home in Newark.
Yeah.
Their culture was different, with the ghetto the same everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just the culture different.
Right.
You know what I mean? They gangbang in that area.
They I wasn't right.
Back then, I wasn't familiar with gangbang. I knew about, gangs, and, what I'm saying, I was interested in whatever set, but it wasn't a thing of like, bro, it ain't that serious.
Yeah.
Up here, just 3 hours up the road, is that serious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, by me living different places, I was like, yo, it's different, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I got love in New Jersey and New York that I didn't think I would get. And I used to tell my homeboys, that way, bro, I could take you around my way, bro. Like, I got respect, a little respect. So people ain't gonna just like straight up bitch you. But if I leave you there and roll out, you know what I'm saying, you might shoot a fair with one of the guys, because that's just how they is. But up there, I didn't have the experience that, once the law was laid down, this is my man, I got a lot of love, and I was like, damn, yo, like, it's rough up here, and they killing over colors. They killing, you know what I'm saying, they doing whatever they got to do to survive. But overall, like, through the jungle and the concrete, it was love there.
Right.
Because the guys that I met and everybody they introduced me to was love. They was fucking with me. I was from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the streets too. A lot of these guys grew up in the streets. That's when I make the comment, the ghetto the same everywhere, because the story is the same, but the way they do things, the way what they sold was the same thing, but they sold it in a different way.
Right.
They lingo different. The way they, you know what I'm saying, their police department different. It was just shit different, but the struggle was the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 100% the struggle was the same.
I say that all the time too. Every hood, no matter where you go. Like I went to college with a girl from Alaska. And she was from the projects out there, and she told me.
Shout out the fucking projects in Alaska.
Shout out to the projects in Alaska.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
And she
Hey,
told
I'm about
me,
to promote this video in Alaska.
Yeah.
When we go to our sponsors.
Facts.
And I ain't mean to cut you off, but shout out in May is a real big month for RAWDOPE podcast. And if you're looking at this, hit the notification button, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and donate to the Cash App. Whether it's 25 cents or whether it's 25,000, man. We accept everything.
That's a fact.
And that's the only way we keep these cameras rolling, the lights on, and we able to bring you guys content each and every week, bro. Like we paid out our pockets, and like we not the fake podcasters. Like we super rich and we got it going on, bro. Like we work and we take out the 40 hours we get on the job, or maybe the 60 hours, we putting a percentage of this in the podcast.
That's
So,
a fact.
like I say,
That's
hit
a
that
big
notification
fact.
button,
You know
hit
what I'm
that
saying?
subscribe button, drop something in the Cash App. The link is right below. The Cash App is right below. And let's part. And we got an up and coming video coming up in the next, probably at 9:45.
You know what's crazy though? Niggas don't understand how much work going into making this shit happen.
This shit, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of fucking
a
work.
lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Especially when you getting it out the mud like we
Out
are.
the mud, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Out
It's a
the
lot
mud.
of work that go into
And
this
trying
shit.
to just be dedicated.
And
to
just
it.
trying to be dedicated.
Try
yo.
to be dedicated because it's like this. We made, and I can share this with anybody. We made money off our podcast. I'll be lying to tell you.
Yeah.
You know, some days where as though it's raining, it's not raining literally, but it's raining mentally. And you know what I'm saying? We might get somebody jumping the DM and willing to pay, the fee to promote them and advertise them through the podcast.
Right.
So we can't say that there's not no money in there, but you didn't just get instant gratification.
Right.
You
Facts.
just didn't get an instant success with it. And it's time consuming, and it could hurt
energy.
your relationship.
Absolutely.
It could do things, but to be a star on any level, whether it's basketball, football, hip hop, R&B, country music, acting, being a painter, being a producer, being a writer, whatever, being an author, you're gonna give so much of your time to so many people gonna give up.
Yeah.
People gonna give up and be like, yo, this man wasting his money, or this man wasting his time and this shit. I don't care about it. This nigga broke, but he's trying to do a podcast, or he broke, or he trying to do a radio show, or he broke, he trying to rap. The only good thing about this business is the first time the opportunity come, it changes everything,
Everything.
instantly.
It does.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Especially if
Yeah.
everything is done right and
It
you
does.
got your end of the bargain good. It changed instantly. It makes it seem like, yo, that 7 or that 10 or that 15 years I've put in. Now the next 10, 15 years is success.
Success, yeah.
Yo,
You
the
almost
return-
get amnesia.
The return.
Yeah.
The return that y'all gonna get on this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
This the return that we gonna get on our shit.
Yeah.
Right. It's the return.
It's the return, yo. That's what the shit is. It's not what it's about, but it's about the grind is about the work.
It's about the work. It's
The
about
grind,
the work.
the grind is about the work, yo. The
Yeah,
work
about
is
the
the
work.
work. You do the work because you fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't sitting up here putting in all this work trying to reach out all these motherfuckers, yo, just
For no
cuz.
reason.
You know what I'm saying? For no fucking reason. But the return, yo, this is what this shit is about.
Makes
The
it worth it
return
in the
is
end.
making worth it in the end. Investing in yourself. Investing in your team.
Right.
Believing in the motherfuckers who are around you, yo, the niggas you talk to every day. The niggas you gotta exchange energy with. Every fucking day, yo. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Execution,
fact.
no excuses.
Excellence.
That's it.
Excellent demand.
does remain.
No, excellent demand sacrifice.
That's a fact.
That's what
It's
my-
no progress
that's my
without
saying.
sacrifice.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
like,
no
you got
progress
to.
without
my
sacrifice.
old coach used to say that. I got that from my old coach. Excellent demand sacrifice is hard, but it's fair.
It's
facts.
fair.
You know what I mean? It's hard,
You know
but
what I
it's
mean?
fair. Like
Listen, man.
nothing's handed easy.
It's been plenty times I went hungry doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Bro, you
Let
ain't
me
never
just-
got to be hungry, and I got
Yeah.
food for you.
Yo,
Hungry again.
listen.
Never hungry
I-
again.
I'm not. You know, I'm not putting this out to the universe.
No,
or
I
nothing
respect
like
that because I ain't mean to cut you off,
yeah,
but that's what happens.
that's what happens.
You know what I mean?
That's what
In
it
order
takes.
to be, I was just watching something and I shared it on in a Facebook group. And I also follow our Facebook group. It's called RAWDOPE Podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, we
You know
We
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
Facebook group
We got
too.
Facebook
yeah,
group
I
too.
will
yeah.
we'll follow back.
Bet,
But
bet.
I was watching something. I was storming through the net because through the course of a day, it's crazy that it's much work and headaches and everything I go through that I find myself, at least if it's late night or it's in the morning, I gotta really spend 2 hours on the internet. And that's sad. I should spend more, but throughout a 24-hour day, I spend more than 2 hours, but I might just really dedicate 45 minutes, 40 minutes, and another 30 minutes because I have to watch what's going on. So I thumbed through some stuff, and I seen a millionaire guy. He was Caucasian, and he said it takes a certain type of person to be a millionaire, to be this type of rich. And when he said that, I instantly started thinking about millionaires. Like, I closed my eyes as he was talking through the rail. I closed my eyes and I thought, like, all the people that really became millionaires or anybody. First, I start thinking about people in my family that was successful. And I was like, damn. You know, they did sacrifices. They did act a certain type of way.
Right.
They did present themselves in a certain type of manner. So I kind of found out that education was true.
Yeah.
Because all education not true. All knowledge somebody trying to give to you just don't be true. Somebody could just be blowing smoke up. Yeah, some people get overwhelmed with telling some bullshit.
Absolutely.
And they know it's bullshit.
Absolutely.
But if they can get a bunch of motherfucking non-thinking people to listen to the bullshit, they gonna sell the
That's a
bullshit
fact.
a mile a minute.
That's a
Absolutely.
fact.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when he said that, I was like, damn, that's right. When you pay attention to people that's successful and real successful, it takes a certain type of person with that. They don't really care about what you thinking. You get what I'm saying? The Cash App at the bottom. You feel me? The Cash App at the bottom. English Waste Management is at the bottom. But you know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to cut you. But it's about that time. We told the people what time we going to
Oh,
drop
yeah,
it
we
on.
going to drop it. Yeah.
Let's drop it. Let's drop it.
That
This
shit.
is a Raw Dope podcast exclusive.
Give it up for the ladies. Give
Hey,
it up
hey,
for the ladies.
donate.
Podcast,
Give it up to the ladies. This is exclusive right here, man. First time we did this, and we doing it. But the whole video will drop separately.
Yeah.
Shout out what you cooking now.
Go ahead, tell them who y'all is for real. Go ahead. Fuck that shit.
Motherfucking big stepper. Follow me on Instagram and say y'all live.
Oh, that's you. Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's Brittany 2 Raw. The Raw way. Follow me on Instagram. Brittany 2 Raw. You know what's up? 2 W's because I'm winning and winning again.
Y'all already know it's your girl Precious Amore. These Baltimore babies on 18. Giving it what it is. Raw. Stop doing. Okay.
All right.
You already know Valo. You already know I'm about to be in here. RAWDOPE podcast, cypher. You about to turn it up.
I'm Soto from the House of Mice podcast. You know what I'm saying? We are in the building. Digital Impact Studios. About to go down. In the building. You already know. House of Mice podcast.
Who you wearing, so? Who you wearing, so?
Add 5,000 Fast on Entertainment Raw Dope podcast. Digital Impact Studios. Good. Hey, disrespect the spitter shit real. These females coming with these motherfucking bars, man. They making niggas cop with motherfucking dudes. Respect it and check it, man. Pressures are more up to the motherfucking mic. Handle your motherfucking business. Pressure.
Big P. Look. A wild child, fuck the rules, I was really dumbing out. Back in 2012, skipping school with Latte, fuck them teachers. Rolling up the Dutchies on the bleachers. Or call up Lord Shay for the lick show like it's payday. Really thugging, cause I ain't had nobody to call to come buy me nothing. But I stayed down cause I knew my time was coming. Don't tell me about your struggle, cause if it came the best dressed man, I would've lost. I had to question God, like why you choose me to fall.
Finish her.
I remember block hot, lemon head days, me and my baby daddy really thugging in the stash house. Yeah, we had that shit that'll make a fiend pass out, and none of them bitches ever top how I will mac out, running through T's or P's. I had that trap clout. Don't ever come ride my wave, this with no handout. Had them bitches hating on me, they ain't even know me. Feeling like it was just yesterday, man, they don't know Tivoli. Catch riding around east side of town from east to west. I gave my mama hell and all she did was give her best. Love you, ma? Yeah!
Hey, Valo, how that spin go? How the DJs do that shit? Let me just hear how you scratch that shit up and fuck it up. Cause these motherfucking women on fire. I ain't even want to say the B word, but this next one up next, man, it's just goofy. This shit is raw and uncut. Ain't nothing stepped on, ain't nothing fucked with. Hey, yo, I got Brittany 2 Raw Ray come to the fucking mic. Respect the motherfucking spitters. We in Baltimore. This that back block shit.
Yeah, let's go. 2 Raw, the raw way. Y'all already know what's up, the raws. Cash that shit. Like I said, I'm in this bitch again, I'm a goddamn problem. I'm the professor, so professionally I'ma solve them, dissolve them, have his body spinning like revolving doors. I watch these hood niggas cry like whores. If I say you slipping, it's your body liquid dripping on the floor. Use your last breath to call your niggas bullets, we got more. It's time to make these niggas suffer, bum rushing, bones I crush them, goons right beside me, screaming fuck it raw, give them more. See, I'm a rider, not sure what your mans do. I'm with gorillas, don't make me bring the clan through. They beating on their chest with hands that'll end you. Banana clips in the trunk, they tucked behind the bamboo. I heard that reckless shit you spoke right beside you, quick like ghost.
Finish her.
Speak my name again, and all the bones of your neck will be broke. People on the porch laying they bet saying I told you so. She ain't no joke. But these bum bitches seem to think I'm funny. Don't care what a bitch say, I stay about my money. Please sleep on me, laugh at me like Kevin Hart. No more smiling, only tears when that shit cake with y'all. I'm the director, you just the actor. Better play your part. 2 Raw.
Ain't nothing stepped on, man. We got the divas in the motherfucking building, my nigga. This that motherfucking cypher. Respect the motherfucking spitter. I got baby. Hey, I got Miss Lily up next, man. I got Lily up next. What's happening?
What the fuck is going on? Big Lee and this bitch. Don't play with me. Look, they say the best for last because they know I'm bound to step on shit.
Finish her.
Understood, they know I'm gonna handle it when I'm talking shit. Just make sure the camera fix my way, cause I really been having it throwing up else cause you lame and you goofy. Been a fan, if you ain't bitch then you stupid. Keep wearing that fake product bag looking goofy. I op if you hang with the ones I ain't cool with. Bout it, bitch, I'm with it for real. Had to come down cause I want a house on the hill. Hot lava girl ace me out, make me chill. And these niggas be bitches, don't take it to kids. Little but got a big ass personality. Niggas can't fuck with me in all reality. Walk around this bitch like I'm Big Meech. TV show me, man, somebody call 50. Ooh, shit getting sticky. Basically snitching when you post a blicky. All in the midst cause you just want a dicky. Internet thud, that's how niggas in 6 feet. Don't got no pics, I'm a dragon, whoever. Yeah, you good and all, but I feel that I'm better. Lily for sure, aka the big stepper. Down to earth queen with a charm, no I'm pressure. Bitch, don't play with me. You know what the fuck is going on, bitch.
At Baltimore City Hip Hop, y'all already know what it is. Respect the spitters, the motherfucking cypher, man. Tap in is tap out. Respect the check it. Baltimore stand the fuck up.
Y'all know what's up. Let's go. How you stand the fuck up? Y'all know what's up.
Say y'all live on Instagram, the biggest. Don't play with me.
Let's not forget it. When you see me now, don't forget. Y'all gonna see me shining, and when I'm shining like a bitch, don't be mad at me, the motherfucker, because when I'm shitting on you niggas, y'all gonna be mad as a bitch. Y'all gonna remember that shit. When I say it's the wrong way, it's the wrong way. Don't forget it. Remember that shit. Tap that shit. And have the fuck on, nigga. When I say tap in, it's the west side, nigga. I got niggas to step on and I got worst of all my son. Let's go. Let's go. Run that shit, nigga. My niggas about to be, we finna come from the PJs and our PJs with our PJs, nigga. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Studio, RAWDOPE podcast. Respect the spitters, female cypher. Let's go, Baltimore.
Let's go. Yeah.
Fatality.
That shit fire.
Yeah, that's like that. You know what I mean? Hey, can we get a comment, Cash App? What y'all think about the fucking ladies? You know what I mean? They did they fucking thing. Respect the fucking spitters.
Yeah.
Respect the
spitters.
spitters. Share this
Respect
shit.
the spitters,
Like this
yo.
shit. Comment. Leave whatever. Good God Almighty.
Yo,
that shit hard, man.
yo,
we
too-
might gotta
raw.
play it again, man.
Good time I dropped
Too
my
raw.
phone.
She like that.
Too raw. We need you in the Melvinaire.
Hey, listen.
We need you in the Melvinaire.
I think I'm managing her. Me, Digital Impact. Hold up. Our ladies
Yo, Brittany too
ain't
raw.
for the joking.
Brittany too raw.
Brittany too
You know what I
raw.
mean? Hey, shout out to my
Shout
brother.
out to Melvinaire.
Put that comment up there, man. Shout out to my brother Gary Wilson, man.
Yo.
Thank you, Gary, for the comment, bro. That's what we bringing, bro. We bringing that heat rock.
Yeah, facts.
We bringing that heat rock. Hey, listen, Brittany too raw is like that.
Brittany too raw is
And
raw,
listen,
yo.
Yeah.
If I can describe all those artists at once, Amore is the Baltimore Cardi B without being Cardi B.
Yeah.
Meaning that if she can get the chance, she will be as big as Cardi B.
That's
Yeah.
facts. That's facts.
Lily is I would say got that Dage Loaf, but more of a sex appeal with her. So I'm saying she given an opportunity, she would be big.
Yeah.
Too Raw is one that I think will have I think Lily and Amore can go different ways as far as music.
They all got
can
different
get-
lanes.
They can go modern. They'll do skincare. They'll do enough. But Too Raw, she will be in that Remy Martin battle league.
Yeah.
She will be
Yo.
spitting and making records.
She
and
can
then-
spit at niggas.
and
Yeah,
then,
she can
she
spit
can
at
spit
niggas.
with
Yeah.
niggas
Yeah,
because
she
she's
spit with
hard.
niggas.
Yeah.
And she's like a feminine female. Like,
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
Because if you look at her, you be like, oh, like she one of them girlfriends you might have to smack shit out. But no, she not. She's a sweetheart. Kenny will tell you that, right, Kenny?
Yeah, she's
Lee and
cool.
Kenny will tell you that she's
Real
a
cool.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
she's
a
nice.
good
Very cool.
and personally, she doesn't know this, but she probably looking at this shit now and really see it. But she's probably one of the artists that we probably work with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she like that, bro. I can
Yeah.
see
Nah,
the
you can see
ambition.
that. You
I
can
can
see
I
it.
can see
You can see
everything
it.
in
You
her.
can see it.
You
And
can
I'm
see it.
like, yo, Kenny, he's an artist himself. Me, I could play with the pen, and I'm like, yo, just giving us some advice and a couple lines, a couple bars. I think she got it,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I think that's the way.
Definitely.
And that's the way when I saw Remy Martin, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 2003 before Pun died.
Yeah.
Maybe in the 90s at Afran. And
We
I
was just
seen her
talking
at
about this shit, yo.
I seen her at a show. I can't remember, was it a Superfest or something? She was on tour with Fat Joe, Ja Rule, and Cameron, whatever that was. But Brittany Too Raw reminds me of the early on Remy Martin, meaning that like she could spit. Like she could spit.
She can
She
yo,
spit, she rap. Amore too.
Yeah, listen.
She rap too. And Lily, she's one of those ones that I feel like the diva in her, she'll have, and let me break them down. Brittany Too Raw gives me the Remy Martin
Remy
feel.
Martin, yeah.
Precious Amore, she gives me a Cardi B feel, meaning that she's like a superstar. Like you can look at her, if you pay attention, if you don't do no hating and you look at it, you be like, oh,
In
she's
the
a
right
star.
setting. Yeah.
If you look at it in the right setting, and Lily gives me that fucking Eve.
Yeah.
That Eve, like how Eve career, how she made a couple albums and she took to acting, she took to modeling, she brought her a
yeah.
billionaire.
Yo, like,
Lily gives me that feel.
Yeah. I saw 3 different lanes.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
I saw 3 different lanes,
I
which
saw-
would make Digital Impact and
Yeah,
Fast
absolutely.
Entertainment.
I saw 3 different stores.
Right.
and 3 different lanes.
Acceptable of it.
Yeah,
But I ain't gonna lie, I think the people want to see that again, man. Like
That shit
before
was
we
hard,
rap,
man.
Well, they gonna have to share the broadcast.
They gotta share it, man.
Share
If
this
we
joint.
get
Share this joint.
20 people in tonight, y'all guys grab your phone, share it.
Share
Hey,
that
we get
joint.
20 more people in, we gonna run that back.
Run it back, yeah.
But that whole situation will drop again this week. I think Lee's gonna drop it on Sunday.
Yeah, we was just talking about last night. We was just talking about like top 5 female artists. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, my wife, she just said that Amore Candy Cane. She just said Amore is ready for the lights. And listen, Precious Amore, I've been knowing for probably like the last strongly 5 years. I told her, if you listen to her early on music mixtapes and stuff she put out, she's ready.
She's ready.
But it's so fucked up that a lot of these females and males are ready in Baltimore, but we don't have the artist development.
Right.
We don't have the A&Rs. And we
Right.
don't have that connect
Right.
to the people that we need to have to connect to get them in.
Right.
Because I just know, I say, yo, bro, the girl can make a platinum record.
Yo, listen.
The
like,
girl
yo,
can make a platinum
yo,
record. I believe that.
Hearing the flow and hearing like the voice, like everything. I'm like, yo, she like commercially.
Commercially. Yo, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
She has a 20. When you hear her music, and I could tell you her old music gives you that feel. And I said more. Like they gonna love you in the Midwest. They gonna love you in California. And then you know what I mean. Bro. You have that body. You get what I'm saying? That you will run a runway in Milan.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? These different fashions. Like you have so many directions your career can go. I don't even give you the chance to make at least 5 albums.
Right.
I give you like 3 albums and multiple singles because you're so busy doing so much other shit that they're gonna want you for his crit. But Britney Too Raw, I got her breaking records with albums.
Yeah. What I appreciate
10, 12 albums,
That's a fact.
multiple mixtapes. And Lele is just like
what I appreciated from all of them.
What
I appreciated from all of them was they each had their own individual originality. They each, you know what I'm saying? None of them sounded like one another. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lee, the people want it ran back. We gonna run it back.
I'm sharing the broadcast myself. They gonna have to wait a second.
Listen, if you want it ran back, hey, shout out to Glory Story, my brother.
Yeah.
If you want it ran back, share it. Copy the link. Look, hit the 3 dots. Hit the share button and put it in 10 people DM right now.
Right now.
At 10:10. 9 minutes away, we gonna run it back.
Yeah.
We gonna run it back, and we got my guys in here, the Melvinaire podcast.
That's a fact.
And listen, this is history in the making. Kenny Faso in the building, and if there's no girls in here, he only gets mad on Diva Day. When the Diva's in the building, he has the big beef with the deal, but he's been quiet.
That bullshit, so
but Kenny, you know, you always got some crazy shit to say. Give us, Kenny, 3 things of this week that just fucked up. Kenny, and this is a segment of RAWDOPE podcast that we'll be doing in the Melvinaire podcast. The first ones to watch us present this. Kenny, 3 fucked up ways of thinking of the week. Come on, Kenny, hit me with it all. Come on.
Fucked up ways of thinking.
What's going on?
I don't think it's fucked
Bruce Willis.
up though.
All right, that's what I'm
Call
saying.
this shit
Kenny,
fucked up when it ain't fucked up to me.
But it's fucked up to the audience. But it's not.
No, people just-
It's a catchphrase, Kenny. It's a catchphrase. You ready to go? See, you ready to start with your partner?
No, I don't even know
And
where to
shout out to
start,
my
'cause I don't know
T-shirt,
what
bro.
you mean.
My T-shirt was from dirty. My T-shirt was fucked up, so it's a little wrinkle. I'm on camera. And my girlfriend's gonna have a lot to say about it, but I don't. I knew that. I knew the Melvinaire podcast was coming in, and I said, "Yo, we about to drink Henny and podcast." So I don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck, yo.
My shit is called RAWDOPE.
That's a
and
fact.
Biggie in the back of me. So what the fuck? And Biggie lyrics, and I start saying something. Biggie say niggas press they luck and they get a butt fucking straight up the ass raw dog with a rash, and I don't fuck with a condom. The condom is a problem from the 80s.
All right, here comes some of Kenny fucked up shit. That was one of them faggoty ass bars. Biggie
Listen.
He always
Hold on.
I love Biggie, one of my favorite rappers, but
Hold
he'll
up.
say some such
Won't you let the late great veteran live?
Hold on,
He's
listen.
from Brooklyn.
Listen.
You tripping?
He's
from Brooklyn.
I'm not from
Your brother's from Brooklyn.
I'm not from the I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm from the Bronx.
My bad.
But listen.
No, you can't move
Listen. There was a time when men could talk like men. You know what I'm saying? Just like Jada said, a real man should never have to say no homo. You know what I mean? And
I agree.
Biggie is a product. Biggie is a product of his time. When niggas could say outrageous things, to it was just like that line when he was like, "Girl, you look so good, I suck on your daddy dick."
Exactly. Another one.
I respected that line.
It's not that he really wanted to suck a dick.
Exactly.
It was just to exaggerate
how
good she looked.
Get
Yeah.
it, but sometimes you're gone too
You gone too far, Biggs.
Yeah, you're gone too far, Biggs. I mean, God.
Biggs, you gone too far.
He said, when I admit, I admit, when I first met you, my first thought was a trick. You look so good, I suck on your daddy's dick.
Yeah.
I never felt that way in my life.
I'm glad
It
he
didn't take long before I made you my wife.
Right.
Not no rings and shit, just my main squeeze. Coming to the crib, even had a set of keys.
Yeah.
During the days, you helped me bag up my nickels. In the process, I admit, I tricked a little. But you was my bitch, the one who never snitch. Love me when I'm broke and when I'm filthy fucking rich.
Yeah.
And then I admit, when the time is right, the wine is right, I beat you right. Talk shit, I beat you right.
Yeah.
Well, they starting to power back in.
Now listen.
I'm waiting for
Now
two more
listen.
Yeah.
Now listen. When we need two more people, we
Yeah.
running that freestyle back. Now listen. When Biggie said that, and you listen to the whole 16, it all made sense.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, damn, it is women so good that I'm never sucking a man's penis. I'm not into that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I understood the bars.
Exactly.
Where he was coming at, like,
you know
because
what I'm saying? Like
he
that
was an aggressive rapper. What
Yeah.
you want to say, Kenny? He's
That
an
no-
aggressive
Like I
rapper.
said, the bars was cool.
Right.
We get where he was going with it, but hearing it out loud,
Yeah.
it made you say,
Nah, I get it. I get it.
You goddamn right. Yes.
This is what I tell a lot of people that grew up outside of New York City and that grew up outside of Harlem. Cause Harlem niggas is the ones who started that pause no
sucking
homo
dick.
shit.
This is how we
Sucking
do
dick.
It was a
Harlem.
joke. It was
Yeah.
a joke, though,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm a half a Harlem nigga.
I love all the people from Harlem.
Listen,
I'm a half
this
a
is
Harlem
how
nigga.
this is how old niggas used to talk in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like a chick could be walking by, and the old nigga holler at her like, yo, damn, I drink your bath water. Type, ain't nobody gonna like, bitch. I'm not drinking your dirty bath water. But
And nobody really literally doing that, but you
Everybody
like,
doing that
you
shit.
so sexy.
yeah, like you look so good. I would do the most outlandish shit.
Right,
Just
exactly.
for
So
5 minutes.
That's
with you.
all.
You
That's
know
all
what I'm saying?
Papa meant. That's all Papa meant. And I felt
Yeah.
like, me as a fat guy myself, and me as a lyricist myself, when I was in a rap thing, I looked up to Biggie, and that's why Biggie, my wife, she got this picture. Somebody was actually donating, ready to trash the picture. It was a trashy picture,
Right.
And she was like, "I just thought about you," and that shit been on my thing because I actually want to get one of Pac too and Pun, because honestly.
Pun's not appreciated properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Pun is
So
not
I was like,
appreciated.
I was like, I would
He's
just
not.
say, it's some things on Wish.com where they got, different little pictures. And I was like, yo, when I get with Lee and we redo the set, I'm like, yo, I want Biggie, Pac, and Pun right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because people going to act like this and act like that. But come on, like Biggie, Pac, and Pun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Biggie, Pac, and Pun. Like,
That's the Mount Rushmore.
And that's a
And
Mount
Big L.
Rushmore.
Pun over Nas, though?
No. I'm
Okay.
saying for
No,
deceased
It's
rappers.
Yeah,
Okay.
Biggie, Pac, and Big Pun
Yeah, the Mount Rushmore is
are
Biggie,
people
Pac,
people
Pun,
that
Big
we
L.
were cheated out of. We were cheated from Pun. We were cheated from Biggie, and we were cheated from Tupac. Just imagine that Pac gave us so much after his death. Imagine if he'd have lived 5 more years.
No question.
The guy probably be timeless. He probably be rocking out to 2050.
No
I was
question.
You get what I'm
watching-
saying?
I was watching Omar Epps on Math Hoffa joint. Shout out to Math and
Shout out to Hoffa.
Shout out Matt.
yeah. And Omar Epps was basically saying like, after doing Juice, and because Omar Epps was a rapper before he was an actor, apparently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he like after Juice and shit like that, like they would be filming or wrapping up and everything
Just
else
kicking
like
it.
that, and he would be telling Pac, "Yo, let's go to this joint." You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bitches out there, this, that, and the third. And Pac would be like, "Nah, I gotta write this music." You know what I'm saying? I gotta do this. I gotta.
Pac
do
was
that.
a
I gotta
worker.
do this, I
Pac
gotta
was a
do
worker.
that. You know
Pac
what
was a
I'm
worker.
saying?
Pac
He
was
was
a
talking
worker.
about how because and this is real rap because I remember it, even though I was very young at the time. I remember it in the late 80s, early 90s, what a lot of young girls was doing instead of like getting abortions or doing adoption or
They was
whatever.
throwing the babies
they
in
was
the
throwing
dumpster.
babies in the trash.
So I'm that old.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
43.
They
so
was
I'm
throwing
that old.
babies in the trash. You know what I mean?
I'm that old.
And I remember
Shout
when
out to
I
Hennessy.
remember reading this shit in
Hennessy,
the
stop playing
news.
with us.
You know what I mean? I was like 6, 7, 8 years old at the time when that was like a thing. You know what I'm saying? And Omar Epps was talking about how he read the news article to Pac, and it fucked Pac up for the whole rest of the day, and they were shooting the movie Juice. And then he was like, yo, when they wrapped up for the day, Pac said, come to my trailer or whatever. He goes to the trailer, and the nigga like started spitting.
Brenda's got
basically
a baby.
Brenda's got a baby while
Yeah.
it was just in his notebook.
Wow.
God.
And he was like, yo, I wasn't.
And I was on Tupac-less Now.
Yeah.
The great album Tupac-less Now.
Right.
I remember, a shout out to this, man. I remember my big homie, my big brother Pop. He saved up, bro. And I remember us up Ricestown Road, and I think it was 91, marching to the store together for him to get this Tupac-less Now album that was sold for $5.
Yeah.
So niggas saved up their pennies and got this album, and he put it in, and we was all like this.
Yeah.
Like forever.
Forever.
You know what I mean? Brenda's Got a Baby got 100 spins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was
Because it
crazy.
was just a great song. It was just a
crazy,
great song, and
yeah.
it will never die.
No.
Yo, Pac got so many timeless fucking songs,
Yeah.
yo. So where's you talk about Brenda's Got a Baby? From Brenda's Got a Baby.
Don't get me started because this is a hip hop show.
Changes.
To
I
Dear
gotta
Mama.
go.
Fucking changes.
To Dear Mama,
To
yeah.
Dear Mama. Yo. I tell you no lie.
Me
my
Against the
nigga
World.
Right now,
You got the Thug Life on you?
Heaven got a
no
ghetto.
lie. The motherfucking bridge to Dear Mama is on my arm. Yo.
Goddamn right.
I'll carry
Goddamn right.
Yo, I got that.
You goddamn right. Yes.
Right, yo, I carry that
goddamn
shit.
right.
Yo, the
Yes.
stigma, the whole Tupac stigma, yo, coming from Baltimore, yo.
Yeah.
I'm from Northeast.
You said you told me
I'm
earlier.
from
you
Old
said
York.
Cato- Old York.
I'm from Old York.
He said Cato Avenue
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Baltimore. That's my block.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
fact.
a Pac fan for real.
Yo, listen, like the growing up, knowing that my parents knew Tupac.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope. That's fucking dope.
Growing up, knowing that my parents knew Tupac, yo, was always a badge I wore. But I'm like, yo, I tell these niggas ain't going, nigga, you lying.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna tell you this. You can't do that because I'm gonna keep it real. A
You
dude
walk
from
these
Old York,
streets.
Acada, I met, and dude was fucked up, but he was young because I was real
Yeah.
young. And he showed me the Thug Life tattoo, and he said, "Bro, I'm telling you, yo, Pac, my man." And we
Yeah.
call him Pac, like, yo, Pac, my man, yo, bro. Like, we all got these tattoos around the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Thug Life. He's like, yo, it's only a handful of us that really got the first original Thug Life tattoos. Boy had Thug Life on it, had, you know, memorabilia up Tupac.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro, like, Pac was your man. And we called him Tupac, so every time we would see him up on Ricestown Road, we would just want to hear his Tupac stories.
Right.
He could have been having a Boom Boom Room story.
Absolutely.
We didn't give a fuck because
Right.
he like, yo, the way the Thug Life was in the 90s on his arm, I'm like, yeah, it convinced us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, damn.
Right.
It was green. The
Yeah.
tattoo was green.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's old tattoo.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
old ink. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, yo, I'm from Old York and K. The Pac was my man. He was like, yo, Pac, niggas ain't. And one of the stories I'll share with y'all before we get into the freestyle is that he was like, yo, Pac, my man, like, bro, like, Pac ain't really never had to fight or nothing like that. Yo, Pac used to be mad because he had real pretty hands. So the nigga told me, he said, yo, Pac had really pretty hands. So Pac used to punch her on the wall and shit to make his hands look all roughed up and shit. And niggas would be telling like, yo, chill, Pac, you ain't gotta do that. And he like, yo, older dudes love Pac. They never wanted to be out there, but Pac had that shit in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the boy's birth of a panther.
Panther,
Right,
right, right.
Like, so, you know what I'm saying? That shit in them. But they was like, a lot of times they was trying to tell Pac, like, Tupac, yo, you talented. You gonna be bigger than this shit.
Right.
You ain't gotta do this. But, once it's in a dude, it's in a dude.
Yeah.
And the thing is with me and Tupac and Biggie is we argue in our neighborhood for years. And I used to always go home and be like, I'm a fan of both of them. And I couldn't tell people outside that. And now that I'm just bringing it out,
Yeah.
on episode 154, it's like I'm a fan of both of them, and it hurt me real deep down inside. I have to get everywhere from everybody. If you taking up for Biggie this day, or you was taking up for Pac this day, it really hurted me because I'm like, bro, when you really look back and realize these boys was like 20,
25,
24, 25,
25,
25, 26 years old, you be like, damn, yo, they were really
fucking
young.
kids.
They were kids.
They
Yeah.
were kids. They wasn't into that. And it was like the whole world, the media, the internet. I'm not the internet, but back then the web,
Right.
the fucking news, the magazines. They put
Right.
these guys
They
to war.
put them to war.
And they was hip hop royalty.
Fucking royalty, yo.
What you say, Kenny?
AOL.
AOL, yeah.
Yo.
Nah, I tell you this,
I
yo.
remember distinctively the day that both them niggas died, I can tell you where I was at. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you where I was at when them niggas died. So it's like, yo, like Tupac's a staple, Biggie's a staple. Yo. Like these is like this shit that like, yo, listen, we gonna be motherfucking old, you know, God willing, we see the day. And fucking Give Me the Loot gonna come on, yo, niggas gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, you gotta be ahead to Give Me the Loot is classic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I've been explaining shit to my daughters, like, yo, listen, I'm gonna be old listening to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell you,
I'm gonna be old listening to all of this shit.
I tell you like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the city was hurt. The city was hurt when Pac and Big was beefing. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because we all knew, even if we wasn't like personal friends of Biggie, or we didn't like, we all knew, like, because this was at a time when hip hop was on the cusp of becoming what it is today. But you could still see an artist, one of your favorite artists, walking down your block on some regular shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So you seen a lot of that.
Yeah, I seen a lot of that shit. Like, it hurt. Like, the city was hurt because we fucked with Pac. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't even, like, I tell you like this. LA knew it was an East Coast, West Coast beef before New York did. We didn't even know we was beefing with LA. We didn't know we was beefing with the West Coast at all. You know what I'm saying? And because, you know, Live and Die in LA was out. California Knows How to Party was out. We was all running through the streets, West Side. And then to hear that we having a beef, we like, who's beefing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we fuck with y'all over there. So to hear that and hear one of our favorite artists coming at us like that, we was kind of hurt. And we kind of like shunned Pac. Like, I kind of fell off of Pac real hard because, you know what I'm saying, Biggie was the king of New York. And that was undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And Biggie is telling us, yo, I don't have no issues with Pac. I don't know where this shit is coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it was even crazier. Even though we kind of like fell back from Pac, to hear that he died was hurtful. And then the very next year, Biggie dies. It was like you lost a member of your family. No matter what borough you was from. You know what I'm saying? It was like your favorite cousin. Or, you know what I'm saying, your favorite uncle just passed away type shit. And, you know, that's one of the, in hip-hop history, that's one of the times that, you know, I don't have any nostalgia on, because I'm like, that's probably one of the worst times in hip-hop history. Like, we lost the two biggest names in the game. Like, who knows what hip hop would be had they got a chance. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I agree with that 100% because here in Baltimore, like you said, man, I like what you said. I remember the police where I was at when it was like Pac died.
Yep.
If I'm not faking, bro, like, I think I cried when Pac, Biggie, and Pun died.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like
Pac,
that
Biggie,
shit hurt it. That
Pac,
shit hurt it
Biggie, Pun, and Aaliyah.
That shit, I don't think I dropped a tear about Aaliyah, but I love Aaliyah too. But I know for a fact, Pac, Biggie, and Pun, I dropped the tear.
I remember distinctively where I was at. Yo. Like, you gotta remember, like, yo, for us, for our generation, like, I remember the Rap City interview Biggie did after he spoke on Pac's death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he died afterwards.
Yep.
Like, yo, I ain't never gonna forget that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's like, yo, we have the privilege, our generation has the privilege of remembering our artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ones that we champion, the ones that changed the culture of this hip-hop shit. You know, ones who shifted the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have those memories. This new, like, these new generation artists, bro, it's not the same. We got the privilege of having, like, the last generation of, I ain't gonna say real artists, but I would say artistry, opposed to what the game's turned into.
Yeah, I tell this story all the time, right?
Oh my God!
So I was a kid. I was a stupid kid. I was 11 years old, right? And I'm playing ball in the park. We had a record store in my neighborhood called the Underground on 171st Street and 3rd Avenue in the Bronx, right? Anybody at this point in time used to come to this record store and promote their record. So we talking Onyx, we talking Wu-Tang, we talking Digging in the Crates, we talking Busta Rhymes. Anybody who's anybody, right? So one day, my friends come running in the park. I'm playing ball. They like, yo, Jay-Z is at the Underground. Now I'm like, I mean AZ. I never heard of Jay-Z at this point in time. Never heard of him. I'm like, y'all mean AZ? And they like, no, nigga, Jay-Z. And I'm like, they like, yo, come to. I'm like, all right. So I walk over there with them to see who this dude is, right? And he's signing posters of Reasonable Doubt, and he's signing CDs of Reasonable Doubt. This is the first time. This is not the re-release.
The first release of Reasonable Doubt.
First release
The
of
original.
Reasonable Doubt. And I get my signed poster and my signed CD, and I'm looking. I'm like, I don't know who this nigga is, and I trashed it.
Yo, you see the nigga face, yo? You see Kenny face, yo?
I threw that shit right in the trash.
Yo, you see this nigga way he looked at you?
You disrespectful
He started
motherfucker.
off by saying I was a dumb
Yeah,
kid.
I was like, what
Leave
the
him be.
fuck?
Leave him be.
homie.
I don't know this
Yo
nigga.
threw away an original
Original
autograph copy of Reasonable
Doubt.
A billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had I known he was gonna grow into who he is now,
Did
and
you even
also
go? You should
and
at
also
least went
become
home like, let me listen to this. Reasonable
and
Doubt
also
shit real
become
quick,
my
TV show.
favorite artist. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think about that day a lot, and I'm like, I wish if I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and slap the shit out of myself. You know what I'm
I'm from Baltimore, and I would have slapped you like, a rapper have a CD that's wrapped up in a poster.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the big thing, sir.
Yeah, and it was like,
in New York, like I looked up to New York so much.
Mhm.
Coming from Baltimore, like I remember my homies used to be like, oh, the fuck, bro, I lose a fight. They be like, see, you lost that fight because you listen to too much of that New York shit. You feel me? Like, they be like, yo, see, I told you listen too much of that. You gotta listen to that shit to get you pumped. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I be like, yo, what the fuck? Nigga, I like Hell on Earth.
Yeah.
I like the Infamous, bro. Like
all
what
that
the fuck
shit.
is
Nah,
wrong
yeah,
with
you
y'all?
can't. No, hold on. You can never go wrong with the infamous of Hell on
can't.
Earth.
No,
You
you
can't.
never go wrong. You can never go
my
wrong.
mans and them like they liked it, but it was like once P came out, Ball and MJG, Pimp,
yeah,
Cash Money. It was
Cash
like
Money,
it was
yeah.
pretty much. It's pretty much done. Don't get it fucked up. Niggas love DMX. Niggas love Jay. Niggas love the superstars, but
Yeah.
for us, like a lot of the superstars coming out.
Yeah,
South.
but it was you know, it was just Jay hadn't like Jay was popular. Apparently Jay was popular back then, but for me, if you wasn't Wu-Tang, if you wasn't Onyx, if you wasn't Naughty by Nature, if you wasn't, you know what I'm saying, Leaders of the New School, EPMD, shit like that, I didn't know who you was. I did not know who you was.
Shout out Fredro Starr too.
Fredro Starr, yeah.
Oh my God,
Fredro
yeah.
Starr, real nigga, man.
I didn't
Real
know.
I know he is. Because of all this shit that he
Yeah.
been in. And
Yeah, real nigga,
everything
man.
he did was just incredible.
Even Fat Joe. See, like this is
Fat Joe the guy.
shout
I'm
out
trying to meet Fat Joe.
shout out to
I'm
Fat
trying
Joe. Like
Trying to meet Fat Joe.
This is the thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he don't.
Everybody fucks with Fat Joe.
I'm pretty sure he don't even remember this shit. I had to be like 11 or 12 years old, maybe 13. And you know what I'm saying? My projects, I'm from Governor Morris Projects, 171st Street, Washington Avenue. You know what I'm saying? We call it Rough Town. You know what I mean? My projects had beef with everybody. We had this spot called The Key on 138th Street and 3rd Avenue, which is right before you get to the bridge to go into Harlem. Key was a skating rink, but that's where everything went down. Like, if you was growing up in the Bronx at that time, you know what I'm saying? That's where all the Harlem Shake contests would be. That was, you know, like the roller skating rink would turn into a party, a teen night party after hours.
That's
and
how
shit like
Shake
that.
Big was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm, you know, Fat Joe was from Trinity Ave. That's Forest Projects. You know what I'm saying? My projects was beefing with Forest and McKinley. McKinley's right across the street from Forest. I'm walking from my hood all the way through all of these different project complexes just to get to the skating rink, and these niggas was fucking with me, right? And
picking on you?
They was fucking with me, yeah. These niggas was like trying to like run my pockets type shit. And even though I was small and I was scared, I'm like, y'all not getting nothing from me. I'm not giving you shit. And they mushing me and they pushing me around. I'm like, I'm not giving you shit. And Fat Joe came outside and was like, yo, leave little man alone. He like, where you going? I'm like, I'm going to the key. And he put me in the cab.
Yo, that's crazy.
Fat Joe.
Wow.
And he put me in the cab to get to the key. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And this is why.
You
like,
love Joe.
You
I love Joe. That's legendary.
You saved your life.
That's legendary. That's
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, he never, and I always said, yo, I want to get to the point where I could sit down with him and tell him thank you. Because I'm sure he don't remember that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fat Joe might remember it. Fat Joe might
remember it. You see niggas fucking with a little boy, you throw him in the can. You remember shit like that.
You remember shit like that, yo.
Hey,
listen. Damn, that was you, shorty.
But listen, man, before we wrap up, man, the last two people that been surviving with us, man, we want to give them that freestyle. Please. So, you know, we had people waiting and we held them up, but we just want to give them that freestyle.
Facts.
So give them that freestyle, Leesky.
Let's go, man.
I'm sure of what you cooking now.
Go ahead and tell them who y'all is for real. Go ahead. Talk that shit.
Motherfucking big stepper. Follow me on Instagram and say y'all live.
Oh, that's you. All right.
Yeah, it's Brittany 2 Raw on the Broadway. Follow me on Instagram. Brittany 2 Raw. You know what's up? 2 W's because I'm winning and winning again.
Y'all already know it's your girl Precious Amore. East Baltimore babies on 18. Give it what it is. Raw. Stop doing. Okay.
You already know Valo. You already know I'm about to be here. RAWDOPE podcast cypher.
I'm Soto from the House of Mice podcast. You know what I'm saying? We are in the building. Digital Impact Studios. About to go down. From the building. You already know. House of Mice podcast.
Who you wearing, so? Who you wearing, so?
And 5,000 Fast on the Train, the RAWDOPE podcast. Digital Impact Studios. Go. Hey, disrespect the spitter shit real. These females coming with these motherfucking bars, man. They making niggas cop with motherfucking dudes. Respect it and check it, man. Pressures are more up to the motherfucking mic. Handle your motherfucking business. Pressure.
Big P. Look. A wild child, fuck the rules, I was really dumbing out. Back in 2012, skipping school with Latete, fuck them teachers. Rolling up the Dutchies on the bleachers. Or call up Lord Shay for the lick show like it's payday, really thugging. Cause I ain't had nobody to call to come buy me nothing. But I stayed down cause I knew my time was coming. Don't tell me about your struggle, cause if it came the best dressed man, I would've lost. I had to question God, like why you choose me to fall.
Finish her.
I remember block hot, lemon head days, me and my baby daddy really thugging in the stash house. Yeah, we had that shit that'll make a fiend pass out, and none of them bitches ever top how I will mac out, running through T's or P's. I had that trap clout. Don't ever come ride my wave, this with no handout. Had them bitches hating on me, they ain't even know me. Feeling like it was just yesterday, man, they don't know Tivoli. Cause riding around east side of town from east to west. I gave my mama hell and all she did was give her best. Love you, ma! Yeah!
Hey, Valo, how that spin go? How the DJs do that shit? Let me just hear how you scratch that shit up and fuck it up. Cause these motherfucking women on fire. I ain't even want to say the B word, but this next one up next, man, it's just goofy. This shit is raw and uncut. Ain't nothing stepped on, ain't nothing fucked with. Hey, yo, I got Brittany 2 Raw Ray come to the fucking mic. Respect the motherfucking spitters. We in Baltimore. This that back block shit.
Yeah, let's go. 2 Raw, the raw way. Y'all already know what's up, the raws. Cash that shit. Like I said, I'm in this bitch again, I'm a goddamn problem. I'm the professor, so professionally I'ma solve them, dissolve them, have his body spinning like revolving doors. I watch these hood niggas cry like whores. If I say you slipping, it's your body liquid dripping on the floor. Use your last breath to call your niggas bullets, we got more. It's time to make these niggas suffer. Bum rushing, bones I crush them, goons right beside me, screaming fuck it raw, give them more. See, I'm a rider, not sure what your mans do. I'm with gorillas, don't make me bring the clan through. They beating on their chest with hands that'll end you. Banana clips in the trunk, they tucked behind the bamboo. I heard that reckless shit you spoke right beside you, quick like ghost.
Finish her.
Speak my name again, and all the bones of your neck will be broke. People on the porch laying they bet saying I told you so. She ain't no joke. But these bum bitches seem to think I'm funny. Don't care what a bitch say, I stay about my money. Please sleep on me, laugh at me like Kevin Hart. No more smiling, only tears when that shit cake with y'all. I'm the director, you just the actor. Better play your part. 2 Raw.
Hey, ain't nothing stepped on, man. We got the divas in the motherfucking building, my nigga. This that motherfucking cypher. Respect the motherfucking spitter. I got, baby, hey, I got Miss Lily up next, man. I got Lily up next. What's happening?
What the fuck is going on? Big Lee and this bitch. Don't play with me. Look, they say the best for last because they know I'm bound to step on shit.
Finish her.
Understood, they know I'm gonna handle it when I'm talking shit. Just make sure the camera fix my way, cause I really been having it throwing up else cause you lame and you goofy. Been a fan, if you ain't bitch then you stupid. Keep wearing that fake product bag looking goofy. I opt if you hang with them ones I ain't cool with. Bout it, bitch, I'm with it for real. Had to come down cause I want a house on the hill. Hot lava girl ace me out, make me chill. And these niggas be bitches, don't take it, kids. Little but got a big ass personality. Niggas can't fuck with me in all reality. Walk around this bitch like I'm Big Meat. TV show me, man, somebody call 50. Ooh, shit getting sticky. Basically snitching when you post a blicky. All in the midst cause you diss one a dicky. Internet thug, that's how niggas in 6 feet. Don't got no pics, I'm a drag on whoever. Yeah, you good and all, but I feel that I'm better. Lily for sure, aka the big stepper. Down to earth queen with a charm, no I'm pressure. Bitch, don't play with me. You know what the fuck is going on, bitch.
At Baltimore City hip hop, y'all already know what it is. Respect the spitters, the motherfucking cypher, man. Tap in is tap out. Respect to the check it. Baltimore, stand the fuck up.
Y'all know what's up. Don't play with us. Let's go, Heights. Stand the fuck up. Y'all know what's up.
Say y'all live on Instagram, the biggest. Don't play with me.
Let's not forget it. When you see me now, don't forget. Y'all gonna see me shining, and when I'm shining like a bitch, don't be mad at me, the motherfucker, because when I'm shitting on these niggas, y'all gonna be mad as a bitch. Y'all gonna remember that shit. When I say it's the raw way, it's the raw way. Don't forget it. Remember that shit. Tap that shit. And have the fuck on, nigga. When I say tap in, it's the west side, nigga. I got niggas to step on, and I got worst of all my son. Let's go. Let's go. Run that shit, nigga. My niggas about to be, we finna come from the PJs and our PJs with our PJs, nigga. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Studio, RAWDOPE podcast. Respect the spitters, female cypher. Let's go, Baltimore.
Let's go.